Nah. Nah. You don't know.
Hey. We don't own the rights to this music. Neen, hi.
Hey Marie, hey Tia, hey Ro. Yeah. Only you know.
Hey. Okay, we was really feeling this song.
That was a really good song.
Like they might cut us off because of how much we was playing this song. Don't do that to us though, because we just was feeling.
Yeah, it was just a good time. How are y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. Hey Robin, what is good?
Hi Perez. Hey Robin, Ro, Neen, Marie, Taria, what y'all up to?
How are y'all doing?
What y'all got going on?
It is Tuesday. We are here. We are Black and queer.
Right. And gonna talk about some embarrassing shit that happened this weekend. But before we do that though, let's not get right into that.
Yeah, no. I'm Carly.
I'm Corey.
We are professionally petty.
Yes, we are.
And what else?
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Okay.
It's Tuesday.
We might as well get into these national days. Yes, while I share.
Okay, so
you know how the business does.
Hey Lisa, yes, we are together. Like I try not to bring attention to it because I get so excited when it happens that I really try not to bring attention to it. But y'all know I'm super excited that my BFFFF is sitting next to me.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yep.
I be missing her.
Yes.
And to truth be told, I've seen her every day this weekend, didn't I?
Probably so.
Because I went over to you on Saturday. She came to me on Sunday. So I'm feeling good right now. And I just want to live in this happiness of the fact that my best friend has been next to me.
We together. We here.
We together. All right. So our national days. Today is National Mom and Pop Business Owner Day.
Do you have a good mom and pop shop that you like to go to?
Not really. Hey, Sharanda.
I used to know a lot in DC, and then they all kind of went away.
Yeah, but I want to own like a mom and pop. Like I would love to own like a coffee and wine place. The only problem is I would give away I wouldn't give away wine because y'all know I would probably drink that on my own. No, but I would give away all the coffee. Like I would have people come in like, oh my God, Sid, have a cup of coffee. And then there would be no profits because I just fed everybody coffee. Then that's not good.
That is cute. Do y'all have a good mom and pop place y'all like to go to?
Yeah, share some good mom and pop places you guys have to go that like you like to go to. Why can't I talk today?
It's okay.
All right. Let me turn my thing down. So excuse me. Today is also, please don't play out loud. Please don't play out loud.
Hey, Dabari.
Hey, Dabari. What's good? Today is also National Vietnam War Veterans Day. To all our Vietnam veterans, we love you.
Yes, we do.
All of the children of Vietnam veterans, grandchildren, because it's more like grandchildren, isn't it? All the grandchildren of Vietnam veterans. We love you all. Today is also Lemon Chiffon Cake. No, thank you. Jay, hey Jay, what's good?
Hey Jay,
look at this family reunion. A family reunion. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Today, and the last but not least, today is National Nevada Day. So all of our people who are from Nevada, we love you. And I like Nevada. I like Arizona, Nevada. Like I like that area.
Why?
Like I like the terrain looks so different. Like when you live over here, tell Chuck we said hey.
Hi.
When you live over here, like in this area where everything is like so green, And then you go over there and it just has this different like look. And then y'all know I love cactus and those big cactus with the arms like this. That when I first saw that for the first time, I literally made my cousin pull over. I was like, it's a cactus, it's a cactus. I was so excited by that. So
you're too funny.
I'm done with Nevada. But hi y'all. Hey Tamara, what's good? Lisa said in Chicago the best pizza places are mom and pop pizza places.
Good to know.
Definitely. So
you know what? The best breakfast are from mom and pop shops.
Oh my God.
Like I get the best breakfast.
The dingier it looks, the better.
The more you question if there's a roach on the wall, I feel like the better. No, there was this place in Maryland called Steak in the Sack. I don't care what I saw crawling around anywhere. I'm gonna tell you, those eggs, steak, and potatoes are on 1,000. Okay, I promise you that.
Oh my goodness!
I promise.
So Jay said in Durham we have the Chicken Hut.
Ooh,
Chicken Hut sounds like I want chicken from there. Like let's just be real, because some of the names it'd be like Leroy's Chicken. You'd be like, I really feel like I want some Leroy's Chicken,
right?
Because Leroy's Chicken is about to be on point. The bar said, Lisa, I want to come back to Chicago for a pizza puff. I think that's what it's called. Okay. I like the beefs. So the beefs in Chicago, I like those. It's a beef sandwich and you got to dip it in the juices and stuff like that. So Aneen's second Chicken Hut that has oxtails. Aneen, you didn't tell me about Chicken Hut. Listen, I'm on my way down there because I need some oxtails. But anyway, yes to all of our national days today. Yes. But it's just
we're gonna go right into the weekly mess, honey, because we're talking. We are talking today. Yes, it happened. Everybody's been talking about it. Yeah, whatever.
And we're gonna talk about it
we're
too.
We're gonna talk about it too, but in a different way, in a much more gay way. But first, let's get into our weekly mess. As you know, the Oscars did happen, and it's gonna be all about the Oscars. Why? Because it was pretty excellent to me. Although we had our drama, I feel like it was like full of black excellence.
I didn't watch them.
Oh, I did. Because why? Why did I watch? Why did I watch, Corey? Why? Who opened up the show? Oh, Beyonce. Not only did Beyonce open up the show, honey, but then she brought.
Why is Beyonce over my face though?
It doesn't matter. Then she brought Princess Blue out. Y'all cannot be playing with Beyonce. First of all, the Oscars was not the Oscars. It was a Beyonce concert with the Oscars after it.
Why is Beyonce over my face?
Don't be hating on. Don't do it. Don't let me pull out my stinger and sting you. Don't do it.
I don't want you to sting me. I just want you to get Beyonce off my face.
Okay.
Damn.
But yes, Beyonce was on there trolling and doing her thing, walking around looking like what is that color called? Chartreuse? What is the color called? Because I feel like I know the
yellow.
color. But no, it's not. It's chartreuse or something like that.
Okay.
Whatever it is, Beyonce slayed. So did Blue. So did all her dancers. So did the little girls who played Venus and Serena.
Okay.
All that was excellente. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And then y'all, out of nowhere, in this Oscars, we had Black lesbian representation.
Oh yes, I did see that.
Now, let's start off with the red carpet.
Oh.
With
Niecy Nash.
Yes.
And her boo.
Jess.
Oh, and her boo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They were on the red carpet.
You see how small
representation.
You see how small they are, and Beyonce, how they're not taking over me.
It's Beyonce, I don't care.
Okay,
but come on now, what's the Black lesbian representation? Mind you, we would never see this 20 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever years ago.
Last year,
right? But look at us. Look at us on the carpet, and then guess who else we had on there, girl? Queen Latifah.
And her boo.
And her boo.
And both in the dresses.
Shut up. On TV. On the red carpet together.
Y'all better be together.
Together.
I love it. I love it.
Don't play us.
Yes, the representation was real.
It was beautiful.
Yes. And even though it might have only been two, that was two that was going to set us off to keep the momentum going. So I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it.
Then not only did we have that.
Okay.
I'm going to need y'all to peep this out real quick because I'm going to go here and then we're going to go off of it. But I need y'all to see the biggest and pettiest moment of the night. Okay, so I don't know if y'all seen this yet. I know I watched it 10,000 times.
Okay.
I've been lipping it and everything. So I just want y'all to see this real quick.
Do a little costume change?
I'm not wearing a costume. I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana. It's called an evening gown, darling. This is not, no one's paying me for this. I paid for it. It's custom. Thank you.
Time of death for me right now. You look
This
gorgeous.
is not an acting gig. This is my life. This what fame look like. This what success look like. This what money look like. This what it look like. It's what it look like.
When is your book coming out called This What It Looked Like? And I will just read the entire
That
book.
book's not coming no time soon, but I Curse You With Joy will be out in November.
Okay.
And Layla, the Last Black Unicorn, will be out next month.
You're doing so much right now. Okay.
I'm just, trying to accomplish a lot of things before 50. What are you doing?
Well, I'm wondering
You
something.
out here with no shoes on, I'm jealous.
No shoes on.
Where
Here's the
you
thing.
from?
I'm from Chicago.
And you out here with no shoes on?
This is warm weather to me.
I know, it's hot out here to you, right?
She handed that lady.
I want to give the Petty Award to Tiffany Haddish and how she just completely devoured that woman in her mouth.
She said, "What are you doing?"
Right. First of all, she says, I'm trying to accomplish a lot of things before I turn 50.
Right.
And then looked at the lady with the microphone and said, What are you doing? And then insulted her. First of all, let me tell you something. Now, for black people, we know you ain't supposed to be outside with no shoes on.
With no shoes on.
And she gonna look at her and say, and you outside with no shoes on.
You from Chicago and you outside with no shoes on.
Girl.
Listen, because that was a dig. If it wasn't a dig, if it wasn't a dig. Because one, don't try to come for Tiffany Haddish talking about, did you have a costume change? She said, costume? I brought this. Nobody gave this to me. I am not advertising for nobody. I brought this.
And you know what? I think the issue was people were saying it was racist, right? And yes, it could have been a mix-up of words.
Right.
Hey, Aja.
Hey.
But I feel like I think the issue was that it has to be a costume on her when it's a wardrobe with others.
Thank you. Like, tell us what you wore, but she's no, this is not an act. This is what I do. This is how much I make. And this is what I can wear. And you have no shoes on. What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, it was awful. But it was
fabulous. It was fabulous. It was what's needed to be happening. And it was a lovely and tasteful way to correct somebody and to correct the situation.
And make it funny.
Who would have thunk
And
it?
the lady knew she said time of death.
Right.
She knew what she did when she did it. She was like, time of death.
And she was graceful about taking her lashings because she definitely took her lashings gracefully. So look at that example of what could happen at the Oscars in an uncomfortable exchange. As opposed to
Dear Will. Now, I don't know. Everybody's calling the slapper heard around the world. I think it was basically heard around the world. I think Will Smith is an international superstar.
I thought we were frozen. We're not. Hey, Keisha, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, I don't even, because one, there's so many pieces to this. There's so many pieces. And we want to have a conversation about it, guys. We want to open the floor up for you guys to say what you think or whatever. And we're going to tell what I think is what Carly thinks as well. Lisa said it sucks because he won. And all everyone is talking about is if he should have bitch slapped Chris Rock. Definitely. But that's his own situation. He created that. So it sucks, but he created that. Hey, Keisha, how are you? Rose said, I'll agree to disagree with what,
With
Ro?
Tiffany. She didn't like the way Tiffany acted.
Oh, okay. I get that. Marie said Chris Rock made a whole document on black hair. He deserved that slap a lot. People only mad at Will because a black man stood up for a black woman. And some of these women so used to being disrespected, they think it's okay. Okay. Will was 100% wrong, Terry said. Rosa, I don't condone that behavior at all. And Papillion, which I love that name, said he went too far because he knew that Chris Rock would not have retaliated.
I think Chris Rock was in shock.
I think so too.
I would have been in shock if I'm on stage presenting and someone comes up on my face and like comes up and smack me. I would be like, I would do exactly what he did.
So Dabari said, I hate that he did it on TV, but I would have done the same thing. Don't disrespect what's mine.
Go ahead.
So I definitely hear everybody's perspective. And the great thing is that we all have these like different dynamics and pieces that came along with it. So in the world of disrespect and respect, right? I think there's context to it all. One, he's a comedian, okay? Chris Rock is a comedian. You sit in the front row at any comedy show, you know you're about to get dragged,
Right.
period. I don't think, to me personally, I don't think Jada is that special that Chris Rock might not have even known that she had alopecia. He might have thought she just shaved her head. We've all seen her come out looking in different ways at different times. So everybody isn't up on the fact that Jada Pinkett has alopecia, despite the red table talk or whatever the case may be. I just don't think other famous people are really studying that. Okay. So that could have been another faux pas in the whole situation.
Okay.
Then the other part of it is, it was a joke about G.I. Jane. One, how many of y'all seen G.I. Jane? How many of you even remember what it was? It took me 5 minutes to even get the joke because I was like, well, what did I miss? And Will laughed.
I think it was like, I feel like his laugh. So everybody's talking about how Will laughed, right? I think his laugh was like one of those automatic fake laughs.
Okay.
Because like doing the Oscar, people say stuff. When you hear people laugh, you never know when the camera's going to be turned on you, right?
Okay.
So automatic, ha 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 ha. He just starts laughing, and then he realizes that one, his wife is uncomfortable. Two, she's in her feelings because you don't know what he goes through at home. You don't know what he has to hear.
Right.
You don't know how much of an issue her hair is to her.
Right. True.
You know, and then you don't even know. And apparently they were friends too. So I don't understand that part. But so then he was just like, you know what, let me go. I feel like it was just, he saw it, he got up. I don't think he was himself at all. I feel like he just got up and went up there and smacked him. And you know, and there's a lot of context behind it. You know,
right,
they talk about the whole his book, which I'm going to have to read. His book and how he felt like a coward and how he has to defend himself and how he never really stood up for his mother, right? And so a lot of stuff, a lot of healing, a lot of things are going on in his mind, and he's in a transition. Mind you, as you can see, you're still learning and growing at any age, regardless of what stage you are in life. You're always learning and growing,
right?
So then he got up there and he just lost his mind,
and for that, he should be held accountable for it. I mean, I know it's only a misdemeanor if you smack somebody, but the fact is, like, there's other ways to disintegrate. And that's what I meant by the whole Tiffany Haddish thing. And we're going to get to all of y'all comments, I promise. But there are other ways to do that would have made him look just as embarrassed, if not more. So you have to think about, when you're going to present yourself and do something, what's going to make you look less like the asshole in the situation. And in this case, everybody looked like an asshole.
I don't think, but I feel like Will didn't look like an asshole. I think people are saying stuff after the fact.
Right.
But the fact that he could smack him and sit back down, clearly no one thought he was an asshole.
To me, you just, even if I was the person, and then let me tell y'all something. Jada is from Baltimore. She could have went up there and smacked him herself. And my thing is this: let's not talk about Black women needing to be protected, because what we need to be protected and how we need to be supported and protected is, we need better jobs, we need higher pay, we need people to actually stick up for us in ways that aren't archaic, that just say, oh, I'm gonna grunt and smack somebody in the face. Defend me at a board meeting and at a table and make sure that my name is up in there. Don't go up and smack somebody, because I can smack somebody. Jada probably has no problem smacking somebody. So that, while that was, and some little man that's the same size as her, that could have been handled differently.
It could have been handled backstage.
That's just my point.
I don't agree with it happening right then and there in front of anybody. What I do not disagree with him confronting him.
No, me neither. I don't disagree with that either. So let's go back, because we got a whole lot of comments. Okay. So Shay said, Shay said, Chris was wrong for going after Jada, but Will shouldn't have slapped him. Not a good look. Will should have gone up and demanded the mic, then had a conversation about Black women and their hair equality, something to that effect.
I think that would have been better than what he did.
Right. Jay said, let someone say something slick about Dreva. Exactly. On TV or in a public setting. Not gonna let that slide. Okay. Rose said, I have a right to say what I want. You can't just hit someone. Okay.
True.
What's up, Easy? Marie said, Chris and Jada have history. She rejected him back in the day. He knew what he was doing.
You know, and I heard a lot of history because
I
he
didn't
went
know
after
that.
her the last time when he hosted. He went up there and he did some of the Oscars like 6 years ago.
Okay.
And he was talking about how it was like Oscars so white. And she was one of the people who boycotted, right? And he was just like, I'm paraphrasing the joke, but he was just like, Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me being boycotting Rihanna's panties. I was never invited.
Okay.
So
that was okay.
So, you know, they're stemming that from that too. But you never know what kind of conversations we have between them too.
Exactly.
There's a lot of rumors going on. We know no facts.
True. Easy said Team Willard. Papillion said Jada Smith is a very ghetto woman with a nice face. She was just with a gangster. August was she did not need Will to smack August when he was in bed.
That's a whole nother issue.
Right.
They were apparently were not together. They were separated.
Exactly. And it was an entanglement.
Yeah, it was an entanglement. And they were both doing their own thing during that time. So
exactly.
Yes.
Robin said, well, if Chris hadn't made the joke, it's a non-issue. If he made the joke and Will did nothing, social media would have made jokes about it still. True. Although it was wrong and I don't condone it, I understood it. You protect your woman in public at all times.
And then there's like a rumor going around that he didn't even write that joke. Another writer.
So then he got smacked for somebody else's joke.
Yeah, he got smacked for somebody else's joke.
But he could have not said it.
He could have not said it.
Sharon said, Will fake ass. Dabari said, that was a yo, I'ma have to flip this dude laugh. Okay. Jada running things. I've seen G.I. Jane. I've seen it too, but I don't remember it. Because Jada gave that look, right? I feel like he got up because Jada was like,
I'm gonna have to cuss him out. And Jada was ready to cuss him out.
Right. But Will went up there, and I feel like, and this is my personal opinion, the backlash of going up on a stage and smacking somebody in public and for everybody to see was less threatening to him than going home and having to deal with Jada's mouth that he didn't defend her. That's what I think.
And that part.
Thank you.
Because I don't know if y'all ever been in this situation where you didn't back up your partner and how your partner felt when you got home.
It's an argument.
It's a huge argument.
It's a fight.
It is a fight. It's a fight like we're gonna break up type of fight too.
Thank you. So Papillion said Jaden Smith is just a drama queen, and Will should have been more upset with her sleeping with August and telling everybody on national TV than Chris Rock making a joke about a movie. We are forgetting that Jada is an actor. Okay. Black women have been masculinized and defeminized for having low hair. It's a real issue. The symbolism of G.I. Jane is one of a woman trying to fit into a man's shoes, erasing femininity to be one of the guys. I definitely understand that.
Look at that.
Lord. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Sherry said the joke wasn't even funny. Robin said, exactly, Corey. He's a Libra. He knew the assignment. Rose said, why is there a consequence? That's not what we teach our children. Okay. Papillion said, believe it or not. Whoa, hold on. Where am I going? Believe it or not, or listen, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. The whole thing, Will and Jada was not separated when she was sleeping with. Okay, that was a whole August Alsina thing. It's definitely an argument, right? If you don't defend with your person, it can be a problem. Physical assault is a repercussion of words.
Is physical assault. No, I do not condone violence in any way, but I do believe there are words that could get you that I feel like, because what was it? When somebody said something to someone, I'd be like, I would have punched them. What was it?
That was funny. Thank you,
Oh,
Shango.
that's
Thank
so
you,
cute.
Shango. I appreciate that. But y'all all know I'm from the Bronx, and if I wanted to get up there and smack him, I would have smacked him myself.
But it was like there's like some words should not promote violence.
No, not at all.
Words should not promote you to go up to someone and smack their face. But I do believe words can tempt you to do a lot of things.
Oh yes,
because people act like words don't cut, and they do.
Everybody has their trigger
You
words.
can sit there and say something to someone, and you can cut them so deep that you know what. The only thing I could do was hit you. How dare you say that out your mouth? How dare you come out your mouth to me that way? I do not promote violence.
Right.
And I do not think words should cause violence, but words can trigger it.
Right. So Sharon was saying like America needs to have a discussion more, on more than just Will Smith smacking someone. How about Brittany Griner in prison over in Russia? Definitely. True. Marie said, everybody keeps talking about August. That man is disabled. Will can't smack a disabled.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all are so silly. I can't with y'all. Lisa said, would Jada have taken it differently if he had compared her to the bald-head female warriors in Black Panther?
That's a good question.
That's a good point.
That's a good question.
That's a very good point,
I think,
Lisa.
I think she wouldn't have taken it differently, period, because it's the fact that it was an attack on her hair.
Right.
And apparently she's very emotional about her because she did not like the joke, period.
No, she caught it right away.
She caught it right. And she was just like, no, even if you said, okay, I see you auditioning for the Black Panther 2 movie. I see you.
Right.
Okay, Wakanda forever. And maybe that joke probably would have went over her head and she would have had an attitude right then and there.
Right.
Until she figured out it was about her bald head.
Right. So it's just like I definitely don't want to diminish anybody's viewpoint on it. Like, would it be nice to be defended and put? Sure, that would be great. Or would it be nice, to have somebody defend your honor? I get it. Or to see Black love in that respects and sticking up. But I personally still think that there's a time and a place for it, and there's a reverberation of it as well. Like, so what the consequences of it, whether it's at immediate reprimanding or if it's just how you're seen. And I think that there's real struggle, like you were talking about with Will Smith, just about how he's seen in general, outside of the fact that you're this millionaire, famous person that everybody knows. I think there's still an internal struggle about how you're seen, the things that have been presented in your life, the things that have been presented about your marriage. And I think there's a big struggle on that. And sometimes you don't know how to move in that kind of situation.
Right. Because Will Smith have been the butt of a lot of jokes recently. And it's not to their fault. And really their business is their business. The only reason why they're out there is because they're famous.
Right.
People go through this type of stuff all the time.
Exactly.
But he was tired of being the butt of the joke, and then his wife being the butt of the joke. Right. Because even with Homegirl, what's her name? Oh God, she was up there. She was co-hosting Regina Hoff. Okay. She mentioned something about, Will, when she was looking for a single man, she was like, oh, I'm looking for a single man. Will, you can come up here. Jada said it was cool for you to come up here. Something like that. Whatever it was. There she was talking about their open marriage. Like, you can come up here too, Will. He was like, no, I'm good. Right. And you don't know what's going on behind the scenes and what their marriage consists of. Right. But at that moment, he felt like he needed to protect his woman.
Right. And Will doesn't have to be the bigger person, Marie. But I also think that when you're in a certain setting, there are things that are going to come about it. I don't always want to be the bigger person at work, but I got to pay bills. Right. And maybe when you're famous like that, it really doesn't matter or whatever. But I'm not necessarily going to go smack my boss when she says something. Like, there's a way to do certain things.
I have a friend who got mad at her boss, and as she was walking out her office, she called her a bitch. And I was just like, girl, why wasn't that inside your head? Right. Why did that come out your mouth as you was walking out the door?
Thank you.
There's some things for me I feel like I wouldn't do in a public setting. Right. Like, there's just. Now, have I been in situations like that when someone's talking about my mate? Of course I've had. Right. But for me to confront them was the right setting. But on national TV, I just feel like for me, I feel like it should have been handled a different way, maybe behind the stage. Even if we went up on stage and took the mic and said something, I'm cool with that. But to go up there and smack somebody on live TV. And to me too, it was just almost like a thing of, ooh, that black on black crime. I was like, oh, I couldn't take it. It was something in me like, oh, and then let it be somebody else, not Chris Rock.
Right, because if they would have, I wish they would have wrote it so somebody else could have said it, so he could have not gotten up and smacked somebody. That's my whole thing. Why is it okay for us to go in on each other? Period. Why is it okay? Marie said, Corey, I feel you, but if someone disrespects me publicly, I'm correcting them publicly.
Right. Oh, okay. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
But there's the correction. Let me tell you, and one thing I know is that teachable moments, and yes, we've all been popped and we've all been whatever, but what sinks in is how you carry it. Like a teachable moment is when you're using ways in which to teach. I'm gonna drag your ass is a whole nother situation that might not exclude him from saying something derogatory about her again. Because obviously he wasn't that bothered about it in the first place. He kept it moving. So you don't think Chris Rock ain't gonna have nothing else to say about her? He's a comedian. This is what he does. Whether that joke was written for him or not. We're gonna read some more.
Said stop saying black on black crime. That man say bro. Okay.
Okay.
Lisa
said I would have pulled him aside later and told him I didn't appreciate it. And he owes my wife an apology. Robin said, all that is true. And although it will be a memorable moment, humans have a short attention span and will move on. Very true.
True.
That's very true.
And, my thing is like, I understand because hair is a sensitive thing when it comes to women.
Oh, and most black women especially.
Let me tell you something. Last year?
Last
year. Right around my 40th birthday, my hair in the middle right here came completely out. It was a full circle. I don't know where the hell it came from, but a full circle of my hair snatched clean off of my head. It said, I don't want to be here no more. It left me. How was I feeling? I was defeated.
Yeah.
I got my hair braided and the shit was a comb over.
Right.
Okay. Because it could not be braided and it affected me. And like, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I got alopecia. My mother has alopecia, severe alopecia. And it hurts her to her heart to this day. Like she cannot take it. She does not like it.
Right.
And it messes with your self-esteem and everything. So I get it. I totally understand. And I totally understand Will protecting and defending his woman. How he did it, I don't know. But that's just me. It
was like a moment. Like for me, it was just like, dang. It was so funny because Carly, I was reading it and I didn't believe it happened. And then like the minute I started reading it, Carly called me. I said, oh, it really happened because she just called me. I was like, it definitely really happened. So Anine said, I don't think Will was processing. I think he reacted and he immediately knew he effed up. I feel a lot of empathy for him regardless of his actions and choices. I think he's struggling. I definitely agree with that. We should always respond. Mama Cheryl said we should always respond and be very careful how we react. Will should have dealt with Chris later. I agree with that. I mean, I just personally agree with it because there's a way in which you can move with integrity. Now, if Jada would have got up and ran and Will kind of grabbed her and chased her and did, I feel like that would have been a whole different story because then that's the person who is directly affected going up and, and confronting it. Like, I just kind of feel like, but I don't know.
Right.
But like Lisa said, I'm tired of it already, actually.
Yeah, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
So if we didn't get to read something that you said, but you really want us to like read it out loud,
like y'all were going in.
Send it again because we will read it again. Just copy and paste it and send it again because y'all were going in
all the way in.
All the way in.
All the way in.
So
I mean, I don't know how I react though. Like I know one time, right? It was when Doc and I were dating.
Okay.
And I was at a tennis tournament.
Okay.
Right? Should I change the thingy?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I was at a tennis tournament, right? Well, she was playing tennis.
Okay.
And so I went up there to talk to her. Well, I was sitting by myself and there was a group of ladies about 10 feet away from me. They were talking amongst themselves, right? I heard them talking about someone and she was saying cute terms, right? Because my wife, when she plays, she's very passionate.
Okay.
Right? So when I say she's passionate, she gets angry at herself. Never at her opponent, just at herself, right? So the lady was saying stuff like she angry and she all this and all this and blah, blah, blah. And she really needs to be kicked out of whatever. So I got up.
Mm-hmm.
This is while we were dating. I got up and I went to the lady. I was
Mhm.
like, excuse me.
Mhm.
I just want to let you know I'm here for Christine McDowell. Well,
Mhm.
for
Right.
Doc. And I hear you talking about her. So you don't know who's around here supporting her. I am. You watch your mouth. Right?
Period.
I wasn't. I said I heard you talk about her,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But I defended. Like I'm very protective about mine. If somebody talks about any of my family, I don't care if my mama. Let me tell you, me and my best friend, my brother. I call him my brother. My brother Damien. Let me tell you, we was in college. We was in high school, right? And he said something about my mama, and I so punched him.
There you go.
He was taller than me, bigger than me. I didn't care. I punched him. He said something about my mama, and I punched him in his face. We were fighting in a car. Okay, and I'm not saying it's right, but I protect mine. Like if you say something about someone I love, I will most definitely correct you.
Definitely.
I will smack you, but I will correct you and I will confront you about it.
Rose said they both issued apologies to one another. They will be hanging out again while everyone is still reliving it. Like, which is true. Like, they'll be over it, and we should too. I'm very protective over mine, and I definitely, when it comes to privilege, I'm very protective. So, of course, with me, I definitely date more masculine-centered women, and I think that for me, there's a level of privilege to present as a cisgendered woman that, I'm going in. And I'm not going to let somebody disrespect anybody that I'm with. And I'm going to let them know. And I'm not going to, on one end, sometimes you see it as me putting them in danger, but you got to know me because I can fight. So it's not a big deal. But like, I don't ever want to put somebody in danger that I'm with. But at the same time, I do understand that I have privilege, and I'm going to let somebody know, no, that's not a sir, or no, you're not going to disrespect who I'm with. And whatever the situation is, I can handle it. We can handle it. And maybe that's why the Black woman needs to be protected, because we be quick to jump and protect ourselves. But I do believe in a level of sticking up for whomever you're with, whoever you rock with, or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I'm at an age and a point in my life where I might not want to catch a misdemeanor. Or I just might not want to catch it in that light. So,
and I do feel like these days you can, protect yourself or protect someone without going to jail these days. It's easy.
Oh yeah, and you can defend somebody.
You can defend yourself too. And one thing I do not believe in, I don't believe in catching no charges, but I do believe in ruining your life.
Thank you. Exactly.
And I say that with a straight face. I don't, seriously, I don't believe in catching charges, but I will get you a charge.
Right, she will. Just know, she most certainly will, definitely. But
one of those things.
Thank you guys. This was a very enthralled conversation. Again, like I said, if y'all said something and we missed it, let us know. DeBar said, "Listen, I will cuss you out about my ex-husband, and we don't even get along, but that's my children's daddy." Exactly. Like, you stand for what you stand for, and I can respect that. I can respect that, period. Okay. Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Whew. Jesus. Everybody needs to breathe.
That was a lot. That's the whole show.
I felt my shoulders tense up.
You gotta love it though. We gotta love it. So y'all,
shake. Let it go.
We do have some gay ass TikToks that we want to talk
about. We do.
Oh,
this is gonna be fun.
Okay. So first, let's start off with this one. Everybody, reset, breathe.
Right.
Gay ass TikTok.
Everybody.
Number one.
Okay.
Hey, bro, I got somebody for you. A word? Who? One of my girls, homegirls. Okay, cool. So she gay? Yep. Okay. So she ain't got no kids? No kids. Cool. So no baby daddy drama. Okay. So she been gay all her life? Yeah. From what I know, yeah. Cool. Any self-esteem issues? No, I wouldn't think so. I mean, she fine as hell, so, I don't think she have any self-esteem issues. Why? Nah, just weighing my options. She ain't the one. I'm not interested. What the hell you mean you're not interested? I mean, no harm, but she ain't fun. She ain't no fun. I like them with baby daddy issues and self-esteem issues. I like their toxicness. And why are we friends again?
Okay, y'all.
So, how many of us have that friend
that just, So you want somebody that ain't all the way together.
You know, I always, back in the day, I always needed a little bit of drama because I felt like drama was not, without drama, it wasn't real.
It wasn't real love.
I needed something with someone just a little bit off. Just a little off.
Mm-hmm. Like I have friends that just like, you be like, you tell them somebody is perfect, and maybe it doesn't happen like that. Like, but they go out with the person like 1 or 2 times. They're like, they're not it because they're regular. Because they're like they're actually nice to you. Like, please help me understand why this person is not it.
Right. Or if they have too much of a nice face,
right?
Like, no.
Right. Oh, she's that. I think I've gotten that plenty of times. Like, I just look too nice for people, and I'm like,
no. Corey be like, does she have tattoos? I'm like, no. She's like, no.
I hate
Corey be like,
I swear.
Corey be like,
so you saying that I'm the person? You just said that.
No.
Person.
No.
Does she have locks?
Right,
not for me. Then shut up, Carly.
How many exes does she have? Is anyone calling her? Like, no. Has she been to jail 1 or 2 times? That's not her. I'm here. I'm joking.
That's not me.
I'm joking.
Thank
you, Mama.
Okay. Thank you, Mama Cheryl.
Yes, we all have those friends who be like, no. Yeah. And what's up with these chicks always want somebody with self-esteem issues? That's because you can do whatever you want to. Then.
Right.
And that's sad because I used to be a low self-esteem chick.
The bar said yes, but people take that freedom of speech.
Oh, they're talking.
They're still talking. They're still talking. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna let y'all have that debate. Easy said, I don't. We can't be friends. You can't be dumb, as in literally. You can't. Now you can be dumb like you funny dumb, right? But you literally see a perfect person, and not everybody's not for everybody. Mm-hmm. So we get that. But you're gonna judge somebody off the fact that they are mildly normal, and could possibly have like a normal functioning life.
Don't you hate that when you're like, no, she's a good person. You should try to date her, and they be like, no. But you want to date her down the street with three kids,
right?
2 baby daddies.
Thank you. And, looking crazy.
1 a drug dealer. You could possibly get shot.
Right. So we thought that was really funny. That one was a good one.
And so then we have another one because
there's some be extra today.
Right. Why not be extra?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next one.
Now this is a question that I really, really want to answer to. Like, why the fuck is it so hard to make friends as adults? Like, me myself, I am a masculine lesbian presenting female. Now don't get me wrong. Like, yes, I like girls. No, I don't like every girl. Goddamn, I got a type. Just how everybody else got types, us lesbians, we have types as well. Just because you're a female and you got a split between your legs don't mean we are interested in you. So if I spark up a conversation with you, I might see you for a potential friend, bitch. I like to go get my feet. I like to go get my feet done. I like to go get facials and massages and shit like that. I like to go to brunch and get drunk off mimosas and fall in the bushes as well. But I can't make friends with you bitches because every time you got to throw out there, but I ain't gay. Or you thinking somebody trying to holler at you. Girl, ain't nobody trying to motherfucking holler at you. I want to be your homegirl. Just like I am a girl at the end of the motherfucking day. Don't ever get that shit confused. Like, it's so hard to make friends. Not like as a regular adult, but as a lesbian. Damn.
Wasn't picking my nose. I was fixing my thing, guys. So, how do y'all feel about the whole making friends thing?
It is hard. Hey, Latanya!
Girl!
It is a family reunion!
Family reunion!
And Mama, I'm sorry for all the cussing, but you should leave now. Okay?
Shut up, Carly. Debar said, I 100% agree. Sharanda says, seriously. Rose said, true. Like, is it really hard? And I will ask for the MOCs because that was the perspective that was being shown. Is it hard to just have friends?
Have you ever tried to make friends with a straight woman?
I've had straight women hit on me.
Well, no, okay. So I remember one time, and I was younger, and I was hanging out with my friend Damien. We went out to his friend's house, right? And we're all chilling. We're all in the room, whatever. We're getting ready to go out, right? And we're at the girl's house, and my Damien let everybody know, hey, Carly's a lesbian, whatever, like that. And, it's cool. We all filming whatever, and I know that every film on film, whatever. I don't care. The girl was just like, well, I can't get undressed in front of her.
Lord,
because she made. I don't want you. We all here chilling, drinking, having a good time.
Right.
I don't want you.
Right. Or how about this? I don't want you to get undressed in front of me. Right. How about that? You can or you can't, but I don't want you.
No, I don't want you.
Exactly. Like, come on, give me a break. Yeah, like that whole like assumption that I want anything other than a friendship out of you, or like that's just dumb. And I think it's like this, they want you to be interested in them, but they don't really know. Like, it's a weird dynamic. I'm sorry. So Pavilia said, isn't the question what type of friend?
Yeah, well, just definitely. Like a platonic regular friend.
Exactly. Dabari said, exactly. Like, girl, you ain't even my type. Why do straight women think that just because you're straight, you're somebody's type, or just because you're a woman, you're somebody's type? Girl, you need to listen to our conversations, straight lady, because we don't be checking for all of y'all. Rose said, then the straight women get mad when you say that you're not my type, even if you were a lesbian.
That's because they think, okay, this is, and that's,
you know the secret.
Carly knows this is why I don't think straight women are straight. This is why I be like, y'all be halfies. Right. Because y'all up here talking like, oh no, I'm not gay. I'm strictly this, I'm strictly that, but then get mad when someone's not attracted to you. Why do you want them to be attracted to you?
Conceitedness, narcissism, attention seekers don't have a sexuality. Just know that. Wait, those personalities.
Repeat that again, because that was a word.
Attention seekers, narcissists. What was the other one? What was the other one I said?
I don't know. I forgot.
Conceitedness.
Yes.
Anything that needs people to feed into them does not have a sexuality, and they don't care what sexuality you are as long as you're paying attention to them. So when you want somebody to pay attention to you, or when you're really somebody, an egotistical person that needs all eyes on you, there's no sexuality to that. It doesn't matter who you're getting it from, as long as you're getting your ego fed. And then, so if your ego is busted by somebody saying they're not interested in you, that's why they get offended.
Why is easy? Now it's time for Carly's loophole.
Y'all are too funny. Y'all are too funny.
No, I'm serious. I just feel like, no, they're halfies.
Halfies.
They're halfies.
Lisa said, so it's the most unattractive hetero female who be like, I'm strictly dickly, but I don't want your ass. There's that. Like, you look like Aunt Esther. Please go away. No, thank you.
Yeah, but I feel like it's. I mean, is it hard? I mean, is it hard for y'all to make friends though?
Is it hard? Like, yeah, MOCs chime in, because there's a good amount of y'all here. Is it hard for y'all to make friends? Whether it's with another MOC, whether it's with a feminine lesbian, or whether it's with a straight woman, or straight person, period. Is it hard to make friends? And you said, I'm laughing so
because I don't know. First of all, when you come to making friends, I don't even like making friends.
I don't want to. I wanted to tread lightly with this conversation because Carly's perspective of friends, she doesn't even want me to make friends anymore. Carly wants no new friends, and I'm like, but I'm a friendly person, Carly. I like friends, and she's like, but it's okay if you don't make friends.
You know what? Because I feel like my energy can only be dispersed in so many places, right? So therefore, I can't handle too many people's energy. So I have Corey, I have my wife, now I have my kids. Ain't no way in hell.
She has no more time.
I have my family. There's nothing else.
She has no more time.
I'm great.
Right.
I'm great.
Exactly.
I'm great.
I'm just lucky that every time I check the roster, I'm still on it. How about that? I'm just lucky every time I check, I'm still
Robin
there.
said yes, and she made a comment.
Okay. Where'd you
Easy said my favorite line is, I'm not gay, but you're cute. Hold on, where did that go?
Wait,
where did it go? I can't find it. Oh, my favorite line is, I'm not gay, but you're cute. And you smell good. We know you smell good.
Yes, we
Easy.
do.
You probably giving them a hard run for their money. They're walking around like, I just want to smell. I just want to smell.
Exactly. The bar said, it's hard for me to make stud friends. Rose said, nah, not at all. As far as it being hard, Ro, continue going down. A lot of them come off as they're intimidated. Okay, Lisa said with other MOCs, no, but I don't be super close with them. Okay. Papillion said, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'd rather make friends with a tree. At least I can listen. First friend, the Lord.
I feel kind of like the same way. It's hard for me to make. Don't look at me like that. It is hard for me to make friends. You know, the funny thing is, every close friend that I had that like in life came to me, except for Corey. Corey was my difference.
Carly took me.
I did. I looked at Corey. I said, "You are going to be my friend." That's actually the first time in life that I looked at someone and I said, "You are going to be my friend."
And look at us today.
Yes,
we were.
That was like 11 years ago.
We were destined to be together.
Yeah, and I totally told her that.
Yeah.
And ever since, I have not done it with anybody else.
And I believe her. I believe her. I said, okay, we're friends forever. Yeah, well, and then the whole friend thing is just at a certain age, I think it just becomes harder to make friends too, because you need to be adding something. Like you really need to be adding something to the pot in order for us to be friends.
Yeah.
Like you need to be coming with something other than drama, other than craziness or whatever. You really need to be contributing to the pot in order to be my friend.
Yes. Yes, Latanya kids. You see my wife answered. We have I have 2 foster children, 2 young boys, 2 and 10 months.
Exactly.
Honey, they are a lot.
They are a lot, yes.
But I love my babies and I miss them.
So Rose said, not hard for me to make friends. I'm super selective. I vet everyone. Circle is as small as a Cheerio. And I am like that. Like I have a lot of acquaintances, but for me to consider somebody my friend, one, there's somebody who won't let me make any new friends. So that's
she can
the
make
biggest
new friends.
issue.
They just be her best friend.
One, there's somebody who will not let me make friends. So it literally is a negotiation. Like I have to bring them to her like, Carly, I met this person and I think I like them. Is it okay? No, get them out of here. Like,
I don't like it.
Carly said we can't be friends. I'm sorry, bye. Like that's how it really goes in this situation. But I don't make a lot of friends. Like I just, I'm
not that possessive. I just listen, when I have one person to talk to that I talk to all the time, I have that one person to talk to all the time. I cannot have somebody else occupying her time.
Well, and trust and believe that this is a 2-way level of jealousy.
Okay.
Because guess what?
What, Corey?
I am perfectly happy with the fact that my friend is.
That's why I'm the perfect friend for her. That's why I'm the perfect friend for her. Because she was like, she knows what she's going to do. She's like, Carly's not going anywhere. I'm here.
I'm like, oh, Carly, you don't like people? I'm so sad. Okay, hang out with me. In other words, we're toxic friends with each other, and that's fine. We're cool with it. We're cool with it.
It's easy to talk about. I'll be blocking everything. Not everything, just some things I feel like that are just not.
Carly shuts it all down. I told somebody, I was like, if Carly doesn't want me to do something, she will go in my phone and erase the person from my phone. Carly will take them out. Yes, on the Kimbe Mutombo level.
I have done that. And I'm
Carly will go in my phone and be like, "Oh, I blocked them from your phone." Thanks, Carly.
That's like, she's like, I haven't heard from someone's son. So and so. I know.
She said you probably blocked my DMs. If she needs to, she will. And that's okay. I feel protected.
Because I protect what's close to me.
I feel protected, so it's fine. Y'all are too funny. Are we gonna read? It's 9:00.
Yes. Okay. We have it asking for a friend real quick, y'all.
Tomorrow. Go ahead.
We have it asking for a friend, y'all. Hold on.
Okay.
We actually have it asking for. Wait, nope. This
Not
is it.
this.
Asking for a friend today. All right. And if you want to send us your asking for a friend, you can. You can always DM us on the Facebook page.
Yes.
IG where Easy is. Thank you, Easy.
That's Easy. Easy runs that. That Easy is professionally petty IG.
Yes. Or you can email us at theprofessionallypettyshow@gmail.com.
Exactly.
All right. Asking for a friend, y'all. Y'all ready? Here we go. It's been a long time. I am in a fairly new relationship. We recently started having sex. Mm-hmm. She told me that she likes for my vagina hair,
lady parts.
lady part hair, to have a little hair on it. I haven't had hair on my vagina since I was 16. I am now 34. She's a little older than me.
Okay.
I don't like hair on my lady parts ever.
Okay.
I never have. She thinks I should conform to her way because she's the one that's always down there. My question is, who should you shave your vagina for? Yourself or your partner?
So I think there's a way to compromise on this one. Like, I think that, you should always have your home presentable for people to come into your house. So you should always make sure that your house is the way that you like it for people to feel comfortable there. But at the same time, like, it's like if I have, perfect example, I got it. Hold on to your horses, guys. This is my house, right? And everything is mine, and I like it to be a certain way. But if I hire a chef that's gonna cook in my kitchen,
come on, chef, the kitchen.
I need to make sure that the chef has everything in the kitchen that they need in order to make delicious meals for me, right?
I want you to come through with that analogy.
So at the end of the day, even though it is still my house and I need everything to look the way that I want it to look, I really want to make sure that the chef can prepare the meals in the way that the chef can prepare the meals the best. So I feel like I will ask the chef, do you like Cuisinart knives or do you want Ginsu knives? And if the chef says I want Ginsu knives, then I'm going to get Ginsu knives because I want my chef to be successful.
I agree to everything she just said. She better come through with those analogies. She better come through with the chef in the kitchen because the chef be cooking in the kitchen. And you be like, listen, I want the chef to like where they up here cooking at. And yes, I will go there. Yes. I go for my partner. It's a compromise.
But if the chef is not in the kitchen as much as I would want them to be, then we go back to default and it goes to what I want it to look like. And I don't care what kind of knives you want to use. It's back to being my kitchen.
You better learn how to cook the way you need to cook.
Right. Because now I'm cooking in my own kitchen. So it don't really matter. And back to what I said.
I loved it. I love that analogy.
You're
that
welcome.
Was so great.
I'm
just like ecstatic about that. Just gave me goosebumps.
You're welcome. I'm just saying. Anid said, I cannot believe
I'm sorry. She did.
Anid, I have my genius moments and I just have to flow with them. It was just coming out, just flowing, just blah, 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 blah.
That was great.
I'm so glad it all came together and you understood. Yes. What's the compromise, Corey? The chef and the hair are two different, very different things. The no hair is personal. That's very true. And but my thing is, if the chef isn't down there as much, then the compromise is, if I'm cooking for myself, then it's gonna look the way I want it to. But if you down there doing most of the cooking, how would you like it again? What would you like me to do?
I agree.
I'm just saying, and that's my personal analogy.
I agree.
But you should do it for self. If you feel different or not comfortable in the way that somebody else wants you to present yourself, then that's not cool. Like, and that's very serious. Like, forget the analogy. If somebody wants you to do something that doesn't make you feel comfortable in yourself, then you need to do what makes you comfortable.
I agree.
But if it's a simple compromise, like, all right, no problem, I'll go ahead and do it. That's my Shai said compromise would be a treat every now and then. There you go. And he said, so you're saying you need a gourmet meal nightly in order to rearrange your kitchen.
That's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Thank you, friend. My friend knows me very well. If Monday through Friday you cooking, the kitchen can look however you want it to look. I will spotless. We can span what you want the kitchen to look like. It's okay, no problem, and we can order takeout on the weekends.
So what's takeout? I didn't know if it was like a third or something like that. Like, what's takeout?
Yeah, you just took it and you ran with it.
Listen, I went with you said the whole
took
kitchen
it.
analogy.
You took it.
About, then you said takeout.
You
I'm like,
caught it.
takeout means it's somebody from coming in. So I'm like, okay, it's
You
from
went
another
too
restaurant.
far.
That means you're getting somebody
You
from another
went-
restaurant coming in. Right, takeout. Right, the bar. You thought the same thing I was thinking. I went there. I did.
Y'all all went there, and I need y'all to bring it back. Just bring it back.
Takeout for the weekend is right. I was like, well, this hoe's having threesomes.
No,
Okay? That's what I thought.
Maybe
That's
maybe
what came to my brain.
Maybe we just go to a different kitchen. Oh, that makes it sound.
See,
like...
and then
guys.
Again, she added a third. I just want y'all to hear this, how she's adding thirds to this relationship. I am married. Corey is single.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the advertisement. Thank you, Robin. Takeout could be toys. Thank you, Robin, for having a normal thought with my analogy. I appreciate it. Well, guys, no entanglements. This was really fun today.
It was real fun.
I really appreciate the conversation. Corey is single with a strict vetting system, aka Carly, and Easy, and Robin, and don't act like y'all don't be vetting too. Okay, so
let me tell you something.
I'm doomed.
And when I like someone, I like them. It's like the vetting system is real. It is what it is. Yeah, it is. Single and looking for a gourmet chef. Oh, Neen, how I missed you. look, apparently she's looking for a gourmet chef. Yeah, she is.
Y'all are too funny. So guys,
it has been real.
It has been real. We had a great time.
There's a lot of conversation going on in these comments.
Yes, y'all are having good conversation. Next week we won't have a show.
Oh, where would I be? Oh, I'll be in LA. Yeah, it'll be hard for me. I won't. We won't be here.
We won't be here next week. Maybe like we'll do some type of get together or something like that. But yeah, we won't be here next week, so it'll be another break. But still hang out with us, guys. Like,
it's been fun.
We love you guys.
It's been real. It was fun. It was great.
Hi, friends.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Be safe out in these streets.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.